We have quite a crowd here, don't we? Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you all for joining us. I want to recognize a few people. My Commissioner of Public Safety, Ken Armstrong, is with us this morning. My Commissioner of Housing Advocacy and Community Development, Charlie Lanter, is with us this morning. We also are thrilled to have with us a contingent, I'll call you a contingent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, who, including the Vice Mayor, and these folks are with us and with our One Lexington team learning about what we do for youth violence. And so we are thrilled to have you and for you to be able to stay for the press conference. And if you've been around the block a while, you might recognize that Tiffany Brown is with the group from Cincinnati. So I am here today with members of my One Lexington team who are sprinkled through the crowd here, who work every single day to address gun violence among youth and young adults. Director Divine Karama, Community Outreach Coordinator Larry Johnson, Crisis Response Coordinator Kenneth Payne, and I think our program coordinator Tanya Walker is out in the field working with our youth. We are also joined by Sarah Hill from Community Action Council and Rebecca Webb, who is representing Community Inspired Lexington, one of today's grant recipients. So today we are announcing that 20 community-based organizations working to prevent violence and support those affected by gun violence are receiving grants from One Lexington. Representatives of several of these organizations are with us today, and we offer our deepest thanks and our congratulations to each and every one of you. We value the important work that you do in our community. So first, 15 grassroots organizations are receiving gun violence prevention grants with a total investment of $150,000. This is the 5th year of the One Lexington Violence Prevention Grant Program. And these organizations are dedicated to uplifting our young people through a variety of approaches, including one-on-one mentoring, education, wellness, coaching, and counseling. Organizations submit applications for funding through Community Action Council, which has vetted each proposal. And I want to thank Sarah and everyone at Community Action Council for their assistance with this. There were 36 applications originally, with 15 chosen for funding. So first, I would like us to hear from One Lexington Director Divine Karama, who is here to tell us more about the deep importance of community partners to One Lexington's work. Divine? Put that up a little.
Thank you, Mayor. Just really quick, I'm the one person that's not superstitious on my team. So I do want to acknowledge this just because I think it's super important. This weekend, we did reach 150 consecutive days and 5 consecutive months without a homicide. So I think that's something worth definitely worth acknowledging, not something that we celebrate. Obviously, we still got families that have been impacted. A matter of fact, our team was out last night in the neighborhood that experienced gun violence. And so, but I think it's important to acknowledge we've been through some tough times as a city over the last 4 or 5 years. And so I think it's important to acknowledge when progress is being made too. And a lot of these people that are up here today are the reason we've seen that 150 days. So we just want people to stay vigilant, and hopefully we can just keep it going. But really quick, I just wanted to talk about the importance of I was praying about a word this morning that kind of encapsulates this opportunity, and I think relationships is the perfect word. I'm reminded of, and this has happened a few times, but I'm reminded of a time when there were two young people that were in two different in-school mentoring groups that we facilitate during the week. And they had issues with one another, and it had escalated to the point where gun violence was threatened. And I had the opportunity, the privilege to talk to both of them, de-escalate the situation, and kind of mediate this beef that they had, right? My daughters would tell you I'm the least coolest person on the planet, right? So it is not about me being cool. There's nothing tough about me. What gave me the opportunity to mediate this conflict was relationship. I had a great relationship with both of them. And so kind of take that example and times 100, right? When we think about all of these nonprofits who are on the front lines of this work, building relationships with our most vulnerable communities, with those who've been directly affected by gun violence, right? They are saving lives because of the relationship that they have. And so government, this is my first government job. I'm gonna write a book one day. I'll let you know. I got you. You good. You're gonna be good in the book. No, but I say that to say there's challenges in democracy and government, right? There's amazing things, but there's challenges. Sustainability is constantly threatened, right? Politically, whether it's money, whatever it is. Sometimes priorities can shift, things can shift, right? And there's nothing you can really do about it. That's why we felt day one that it's important to build the capacity of the community. So whatever shifts happen in government, the work will continue through these incredible organizations. And so we have watched, because of the support of this mayor, past council, present council, we've watched this grant program grow from $50,000 to $100,000 and now $150,000. And so we have given away over $500,000 in grants over the last 4 years. And because of that support, I truly believe our community is not just safer, but more connected. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Divine. Now I want us to hear from Sarah Hill, who's here today representing Community Action. And Sarah, I want you to tell us a little more about the vetting process. Come on. Put that up again.
My name is Sarah Hill, and I am the Community Development Manager for Community Action Council. I'm very pleased to be here today alongside Mayor Gorton and the One Lexington team as they announce and celebrate this year's grants recipients, all of whom will continue to support the well-being and safety of our community. As a nonprofit organization ourselves, we know the power of partnership. Our collaboration with One Lexington and the nonprofit and grassroots groups here today reflects the work we know it takes to drive meaningful and lasting change. Community Action Council is proud to serve as the grants administrator for this One Lexington initiative. One of our goals for this work has been to develop a grants process that is accessible, it is straightforward, and it is supportive, especially for applicants who may be first-time grant writers. For the FY 27 year, we received 36 total applications with requests of more than $339,000. So there are a lot of people out there striving to do amazing work for our communities, and this has been an incredibly difficult process. Our internal team of reviewers who have expertise in youth services and community-based programming have reviewed more than 165 applications since our partnership with One Lexington began in 2003. Most importantly, One Lexington and Community Action Council are ensuring that these resources get into the hands of grassroots organizations closest to gun violence prevention strategies. many of whom bring lived experience and commitment to the work of intervention and healing. To the organizations receiving funding today, congratulations. Your work is essential. Thank you for leading the way and for the impact your work will make in our community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I loved what you said. Okay, I want everybody to look right here. These are the people who are doing the work with others in their organizations. We can't do this without you. This is power. All right. Now we're going to hear from Rebecca Webb, who is here representing Community Inspired Lexington, one of the organizations receiving a violence prevention grant. And Rebecca is going to tell us a little bit about her organization and the great work that it's doing in the community. Welcome. Is this good? Okay.
Good morning. I'm Rebecca Webb. I am the co-founder and executive director for Community Inspired Lexington. In 2015, we started a summer camp program provided in the community for free. We had 13 kids, and we thought we did something great. With the support and the help of the city and organizations like One Lexington and our community partners, I'm proud to say that today we have a registration of 71 kids and an average daily attendance of anywhere from 40 to 60 children. And we could not do that without the community support that we received. And we're so thankful and we're so grateful for what they do for us so that we can give back and do for the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. In 2023, One Lexington launched N.O.C.A.P, which stands for Nurturing or Creating Alternative Pathways. N.O.C.A.P represents a multi-organizational partnership supporting programming and activities for youth ages 12 through 17 with incarcerated parents or youth directly affected by gun violence. This year, 5 community-based organizations received N.O.C.A.P grants, bringing One Lexington's total investment in violence prevention and youth support community grants to nearly $200,000. Keeping Lexington's young people safe is a top priority. They are our future. These grants support organizations that are making a difference every day by mentoring our youth, providing hope and opportunity, and helping them reach their full potential. Again, they are our future. Each of these organizations brings a unique approach to serving our community. And that's really the great thing about this, is not one is the same. They share the same commitment, though, to protecting our young people and creating a safer Lexington for everyone. We know we have more work to do. We will always have more work to do. It is never finished, is it? But by working together as a community, we have had some success. Last year, Lexington recorded its fewest total homicides in a decade, with homicides declining 13% from the previous year. Over the past 5 years, the city has seen substantial declines in both gun violence and overall community violence. This is a huge milestone, and it's the foundation for us to just keep on going, right? So I want to congratulate all these folks who are involved in this work in our community. I want to thank everyone for being here, and we have many people up here who know a lot about this, and we will take your questions one-on-one. Thank you for being here. All right.